Let me tell you, this is not a motivational video. It is about jailbreaking your own brain by learning to use Elon Musk's approach to the first principle thinking mental model and applying it to break any habit that you want to. When trying to change a habit, you often find yourself fighting with yourself, but fighting will not help. Now, some people say, I will use willpower to change. Let me break it to you. Willpower alone will not help you change, nor will motivation. And I make this statement based on scientific evidence. You can and will change the habits you want to change when you rewrite the habit code inside your subconscious mind, which is running your habit. I will teach you how to do that in this video. Whatever old version you have, it's there because of the old software that's running it. And if you want to fix the software, you don't shout or punish the computer. Instead, you install the update. Remember this, elite performers from Navy SEALs to Silicon Valley CEOs aren't running on more willpower than you. No, they use mental systems to bypass destructive impulses and install new habits with precision. And today, you are getting that system. I am Dr. MD, strategist for subconscious mastery, peak performance, and success. I help you rewire your brain to acquire extraordinary abilities so you can perform at the highest level in your chosen field and become truly exceptional. I hold a Guinness World Record for super memory, and I am an author and certified hypnotherapist. This video is part of my course, Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. Mental hacks that work instantly. Now let's talk about how to break and rewire a habit fast. I will give you an example of Elon Musk's diet, but we are not talking about diet. We are breaking down the brain hack that elite performers use to pull this off. The 3-part mental battle plan that lets you find any habit, scramble its signal, and replace it with something that actually serves you. Elon Musk for years lived off junk food and late night diet cokes. He even joked about donuts at 3 a.m. But by early 2025, something had shifted. He dropped nearly 40 pounds, looked sharper, clearer, more present. And no, it wasn't willpower. It wasn't about trying to eat less sugar. It was the way he thinks. Musk is known for applying Aristotle's first principles thinking. That means instead of accepting habits as fixed, he breaks them down into their most basic components and rebuilds them from the ground up. He must have treated this habit like an engineering problem. He deleted the entire old habit loop. Cue, routine, reward. This is the loop. Cue, routine, reward. And rebuilt a new one. No drama, no guilt, just cold logic and reprogramming. Let's make one thing clear. If you have failed to break a habit, it's not because you are weak or lack discipline. No. You have just been using the wrong operating system. Most people fight bad habits with brute force, trying to overpower deeply wired loops with conscious willpower. But that's like trying to stop a freight train with your bare hands. This is why MIT researchers discovered that every habit runs on a 3-part loop hardwired into the brain. What's a loop? Cue, that is the trigger. It can be a place, time, emotion, or object. And then cue leads to routine. The behavior you do automatically. Okay, that's a routine. Routine leads to, or the behavior leads to, reward. Reward, the payoff that gives your brain a dopamine hit. Now, understand this. You can't delete a habit loop. They are wired in. They lie dormant, waiting for a cue. That's why, especially under stress, you snap back into old patterns. Whenever there is a cue, a particular place or a certain time of the day, an emotion or an object, it triggers a habit that you don't want to engage in. But you still do it because it's hardwired inside. Willpower fails because you are attempting to use the logical brain to overpower the emotional one. So don't break the loop, rewire it. You must keep the cue, aim for the same reward, but rewrite the routine in the middle. To understand how exactly this must be done, I will explain the 3 steps that show you how to shift from being a habit hostage to a habit hacker. First, you must know the exact 3 steps, and after that, you must understand how they work. So, are you ready? If you're ready, say yes, I'm ready to learn this habit hack. Go ahead. All right, so step 1. Understand these steps first, and then I'm going to explain how to do it, okay? Step 1, strategy elicitation. Decode a good habit so you understand how behavior is built. Step 2, pattern interruption. Scramble the signal, break the loop. Step 3, identity reprogramming. Installing a new self-image that makes the change stick. Now that you know the 3 steps, let's understand how they work. In NLP, strategy elicitation is the process of mapping unconscious behavior into conscious code. Think about brushing your teeth. No reminders, no motivational YouTube videos. Yay, brush! No, you just do it. Why? Because it has a built-in cue, sequence, and payoff that's hardwired. Now, apply that lens to a bad habit and decode it. Let's say you snack mindlessly at night. What's the actual cue? Is it the time, the couch, a feeling of, I deserve this? What happens before the habit kicks in? Internal dialogue? A posture shift? Take a few moments to answer this. Now ask, what's the reward? Relief, numbness, entertainment? Now, you can see the sequence. And this is a bonus hack. Listen very carefully. Relocate the habit mentally. Picture eating chips next to the toilet or smoking in the shower. It forces your brain to reclassify it as unnatural. You have now exposed the code. This step is simple but devastating to old patterns. When the cue hits, interrupt it. Do it wrong, weird, disruptive, awkward. Reach for a cigarette, use your other hand. Hold it upside down. About to scroll social media, tap your phone screen 5 times and bark like a dog. About to snack, pick it up, hold it on your forehead and whisper your name. Absurd, right? Yes, it's absurd, but it's effective and effective wildly. It breaks the autopilot loop. The brain pauses and says, what just happened? That pause is your opening. You have glitched the software. And once you interrupt the sequence, the habit weakens and you do something else. Maybe take a deep breath. Instead of snacking or smoking, pat your back and say, I did it. I broke the pattern. This action is the reward, the pride, the sense of accomplishment is the reward. Whenever you say to yourself, yes, I did it, you are rewarding yourself. And we don't stop after this. Okay, so you have realized what your cue is, you have scrambled the sequence, and you have rewarded yourself by celebrating. Okay, but then we don't stop after this. It's crucial that you reinforce your new identity. How? We install the new code by projecting the post-change identity. Every day for 60 seconds, look into a mirror and embody the identity that has already won. Don't try to quit smoking. Be the person who doesn't smoke. And if smoking is a problem, watch my video on it. I talk about how I give up on my addictions. I'll link it in the description. Okay. Now, when you do not want to binge on junk food, don't just say, I want to eat healthy. Say, I am someone who fuels their body with purpose. Speak in the present tense. Why? Your subconscious doesn't understand. I will try to quit smoking. I will try to quit watching Netflix, right? Or binge watching Netflix. Now, you see, your subconscious mind responds to certainty. When you say, I am someone who gets up early and dominates my morning. I am in control of my body, my energy, and my choices. When you do this for 60 seconds, looking into the mirror and do it with emotion, you are not faking it. You are programming it into your nervous system. This is your mission for today. Interrupt one habit today. Make it awkward, ridiculous, weird. Sing before you scroll. Do jumping jacks before opening the fridge. Break the loop. Scramble the signal. Reclaim control. Then tell me in the comments, what habit did you disrupt? How did it feel? What's your new identity? We are building a community of people hacking their own code together. Elon Musk didn't will himself into a new body. He asked what part of this doesn't work, then deleted it, rebuilt it, optimized it. So can you. You now have the full system. Strategy elicitation. See the sequence. Pattern interruption. Break the autopilot. Identity reprogramming. Step into the new code. You are not fighting yourself anymore. You are designing yourself. Don't rely on force. Use a better hack. Now go execute. And if you are serious about mastering the inner mechanics of habit, identity, and peak mental performance, I invite you to check out Foundation X, my flagship program that teaches the 10 inner resources and the 10 invisible blocks that shape your life outcomes. It's not motivation, it's mental architecture built to last. You will find the link in the description. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, keep changing your habits and take charge.